Hi, my name is Uncle Don, and you are listening to This Thing in the Mud. Today is going to sound like a religious teaching, but it would be more like a question that I am throwing out there to people to answer. See, a few days ago, I read a story about a Nigerian female student in the UK who fell sick. She couldn't go to school or go to a part-time work that she does on a daily. And so to notify her place of work and also to notify the school about her situation, she wrote a letter to them telling them that she couldn't come to class and she couldn't attend work because she was feeling strong. Emphasis on feeling strong. Now in Nigeria, it is a familiar phrase when people say that they are feeling strong. It is a way of saying that they're sick. When they're actually sick. But then some people say in order not to give the devil the glory, or more like saying positive things about themselves, they say, I am strong. The same thing goes when people are broken. They say, I am rich. So in the case of this lady, that's exactly what she did. In the email, she said that she was strong, and that's why that she couldn't come to work or go to school. Cut the long story short, when she finally got well and went back to school and her workplace, she was fired, and also the school told her to stop coming because she had missed a lot of classes. Considering the fact that she was strong and still didn't want to attend classes. Now, I don't know how true this is, but from my personal experiences, I can say for the fact that this is a thing here in Nigeria. Coming from the people that I've come by and seen saying it. People tend to forget that we have different cultures in different places, and some places like the UK, it is difficult for you to say certain things in a very normal sense of just saying it without, people taking you literally for it. On the weekend, someone was casually talking about this topic, and the person said it was stupid to say to someone that you are rich when you know that you don't have money in your pocket. How then would you find help if someone wanted to help you in the first place? How would they genuinely help you? But my question is, do they say it out of fear or not to be seen as being defeated in some way? Why do people even say I am rich when they know that they have no money in their pocket? Wouldn't it be better to come out straight and say things are not going well, but I believe that things will be fine, and just keep it there, and that whoever wants to help you would help you. God uses people to help people. God doesn't come down and help people. I've always felt there's some form of cockiness when people play these roles. I feel like in our quest to play a certain part, we put ourselves on this pedestal that being vulnerable or being honest with our present condition becomes a taboo in our eyes. I know some people will argue with me for this, but I find it unsettling that sometimes we have to lie about our situation because we have been conditioned, most time religiously, to believe saying, I am strong will make our present condition better. The idea of faith and how far you can push your faith is a topic that is a very dicey one. Some people go as far as not taking medication because they believe they do not fully trust their God to heal them. For them, their positive affirmation of what they want is enough for desired result. So my question is, have you ever thought about the implication of your honesty? If it will bring you that helper that you so need, if it will bring the desired change. Or do you just say, I am strong, I am rich, because this is something that you solely believe in? Let me know what you think about this. I might be wrong, I might be right, whichever way. It's an opinion that it might be slightly divided. I know most people would be tending towards saying, hey, listen, it's a very dicey topic and you should not be touching it. And I totally understand. But again, we are a community of people and conversation has to be made about certain things. I think it's one of those things that we should talk about. This week has been an incredible week. I am particularly happy because we are going into a week set aside by the UN Women as the 16 days of activism, which basically showcases our stand for the eradication of violence against women and girls in our society. And I will be playing a huge role in that. I will be throwing out messages and getting people informed about the violence against women and girls in our society. And I hope that you get to follow me. I didn't mention that I work for an NGO which basically looks at women and girls with disability and youth. And from the 25th of November up until I think the 6th or the 10th of December, there would be a 16 days activism just to get people informed. And hey, it's a wonderful time to be able to speak out about violence against women and girls in our community. So keep the dates locked, and I promise you, you'll be hearing from me. Hey, it's been a wonderful conversation, and if you find this quite interesting, hey, why don't you drop me a comment, drop me a message, a DM or something, and let's talk more about this. Once again, my name is Uncle Don, and you are listening to This Thing in the Mud. Thank you. See you soon. If you enjoyed this episode of This Thing in the Mud, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, or you can find us on Spotify, or drop us a comment on our Instagram page at Uncle Don, or on Twitter at Uncle Don.